What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, honey, and we are down here, girl. I'm trying to make sure my nose is clean. Girl, we are down here, and we don't have nothing to talk about. It's a lovely Sunday afternoon. Just, doing my thing, I was actually decluttering today because I just need to declutter. So I went out into my little storage space. Oh my God. I was just decluttering, found a lot of my like notebooks and stuff like that. Um, because yeah, I'm just decluttering. It's December 1st. Next year, it's going to be a good year. And so I just feel like sometimes every now and again I just want to like get rid of stuff. And there was a box and it was just full of all of the boys' artwork from elementary school and preschool, kindergarten. I'm like, I am not keeping any of this stuff. I don't know, like, I have a few items from like, I have things from when they were little that they made that I'm like, because I've always been like, I don't want to keep a lot of stuff, but then I'm like, what's really like, sentimental, you know what I mean? So if there's no sentimental value, I have no problem getting rid of it. Like I got rid of all the paperwork from when I bought my first house. I got rid of all that paperwork. I'm gonna shred that. I just like put it to the side. I was like, oh my God, look at everything when I bought my house. Oh my God. And so yeah, so I got rid of that stuff, and then like I made each of them like a little like a box with all their stuff in it. But then there was another box, and it was just full of arts and crafts and beans and macaroni and oh my God, girl! And so I had to get rid of that stuff. And then I found like an old the newspaper from when OJ was found not guilty. I have that newspaper wrapped in plastic, still preserved, wrapped in plastic. I have remember Honey magazine when Aaliyah was on the cover of Honey magazine after she died. I have that. I think I have a Source magazine from when Biggie after Biggie's murder. Yeah, and I have so many mixtapes. Oh my God. So many mixtapes. I don't even know. I know I'm going to get rid of all of those mixtapes. I know I am. It's so many. It was just like, oh my God, so many mixtapes. Um, I found this program when I went to this mixtape awards in New York way back in the day, and Fat Man Scoop was a presenter. And I was like, dang, that's crazy! Just looking at all this old stuff. I want to get off right here. This is where I got off the last time, and I shouldn't have got off, and I had to go all the way around. So I'm just decluttering, I found my mother and my father's wedding pictures. I'm looking at the pictures talking about looking at them like 18 and 19 years old. Y'all had no business getting married. I asked my son who's 17, I was like, can you imagine getting married next year when you 18 years old? He was like, hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. Who is getting married at 18 and 19? That's some crazy ass shit. They were really having boys and girls literally get married at 17 and 18, 18 and 19 years old, having babies at 19. That's wild. Wild, wild, wild. I'm looking at the pictures. I was like, oh, girl. Oh, girl. And then what else? Yeah, I just found all of these like these little things. I found a friend of mine had given me a Friends trivia game. I'm gonna take that to because I loved Friends and they bought me a trivia game. I'm gonna take that to like the Goodwill or something. Somebody can. That I have the 100-year Centennial Crayola collection. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm surprised them crayons are still intact. It's not even open. The thing is not even open. Um, what else? It was just a bunch of shit. I was like, let me go through and declutter and find the stuff that I need to shred because there's a lot of stuff that I need to shred. So, um, and I was looking at my shredder. I was like, girl, I've had that shredder for over 20 years and it still is functioning. I need the shredder that cuts, not just goes straight down. Because it's that old, it just goes straight down. And so it goes straight down. But when I like mix stuff up, for people digging in trash cans and stuff like that. I found the notebook for when I was preparing to move to Atlanta. I found the notebook from when I was preparing to move out of Georgia and back to California. Girl, I'm organized, honey. Come on, project manager. I was organized. When I tell you I was organized, oh my God. Making sure. So that's what I'm preparing to do again because I'm getting antsy and I want to move. I want to move again, and hopefully move abroad is what the next step is. So um, I kind of want to move where out of the apartment that I live in now. I want to move out of that apartment, but I don't want to move again and sign like another lease, because right now I just do month to month. So I don't want to. I don't want to move somewhere where I'm going to have to sign a year lease. I mean, if I break it, I'd have to break it, and that's just what it is. But so I'm about to. I found. I didn't find it. I mean, I was going through my stuff, an iBook, girl. I don't even know what the password is, what to turn it on. I don't know what is on that iBook. I have no idea. It even has. It's the old even connector, like the old connector. I got an old desktop Mac. It's an old desktop. There's stuff on there. I got a recycle. Apple has a recycling program. I have an iMac, desktop iMac that I actually am able to still get onto that one. Because I remember the password, and I'm gonna just take everything and put it on the external hard drive. And then Mac said they will recycle it. And then my MacBook that I use now, I need to trade that in and get a updated version of it. So yeah, so that's just basically it. That's what I've been doing today, just getting rid of stuff. It just makes me feel like it makes me feel good when I get rid of stuff. And I'm going through stuff and I'm like, a lot of this stuff, it doesn't hold any sentimental value. But for for decluttering, that's where you get like it's hard to declutter. And I don't have a lot of stuff. I like emptied out that stuff. I have some like old posters. I have these like blueprints of the set of Rush Hour 3. I knew somebody that was working on that film, and the artwork is just so like, the different designs for like the background, all because my apartment when I lived in Los Angeles was all like Asian inspired. So when they gave me those blueprints, I was like, oh, I can put these in frames and stuff like that because it's just blue. It looks like a blueprint, sketches and stuff like that, from Rush Hour 3. So that old stuff. I have some Justin Bua, who's a graffiti artist turned artist. I have some autographed posters from him that I'm definitely gonna keep because I just definitely gonna keep them because they're autographed and I need to put them in frames. So yeah, there's just some stuff I was just going through and I was just feeling good about decluttering. When I tell you it feels so good to declutter and get rid of stuff. Oh my God, I love it. So that stuff is gone. It just feels good to just like throw stuff away, like get rid of stuff. So then there was this big crate that had like sentimental articles of clothing. Um, like just shirts and stuff, t-shirts. There's in there I saw this a gray polo sweatshirt and sweatpants, that I've had forever, and they're just sitting in there, just sentimental pieces of clothing, right? That I don't know why I kept that polo of sweatsuit I need to wash it and wear it. Shit. Um, and then I saw my samples that when I was making t-shirts, some old samples, old t-shirt samples that I had. Yeah, so I was feeling good decluttering and stuff. It feels really good to declutter. Oh my God, it feels so freaking good. You hear me? So yeah, that's all I've been doing today. Haven't been online at all. Um, Watching these people talk about moving abroad and things they took with them. Because I have two pieces of furniture that I don't um, want to part with. And I'm trying to figure out. So that will probably be the only two pieces of furniture. Well, three pieces because I have my grandmother's ottoman and three pieces of furniture um, that I will keep. But everything else, like of course, I have, you know, furniture. But yeah, so slowly getting rid of stuff. It just really feels good. It feels like a weight's been lifting off, and it also like helps me get into the mind of yeah, you are leaving, you are preparing to leave. And I remember when I was about to move to Atlanta and I was talking about it and I was talking about it to different people and sharing with some people and people they don't believe you but I was just listening to this guy. He was like, yeah, when I lived in the United States I was paying $2,000 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment, and down here where he moved abroad, he was like, I pay $550 for a 2-bedroom apartment. I just feel like the United States is in the death business, like twist your pockets. I don't know. And if you're not an entrepreneur, I mean, even though I feel like being an entrepreneur is like very difficult, it's not something that it's not something that I aspire to do, but working for someone, right? I'm lucky I have a job that is very low stress. I'm not stressed out. I don't feel like I'm being pulled in a bunch of directions. I don't feel like I need to be, I feel it's fine. And I'm just looking at like people's health improve when their health improves when they move out of the country. It's just like so many things, and I don't know, and I don't want to live down south to have an affordable cost of living. I don't. That's not. I feel. I. It, this is just my opinion about the South. Um, I, I just don't. It's not for me. It is just not for me. Um, it's just not. I don't. I never felt easy. I never felt relaxed. California, I feel relaxed. I guess because it's home or whatever. But at the same time, um, I look at how the cost of living everywhere and how expensive it is in exchange for like what our tax dollars, what we're getting in exchange for our tax dollars. Our tax dollars are being used to kill people, kill children and women and other men, of course, but yes, killing children. Um, and I just like, it's just weird. It's just weird to me. And it's like, you look at the roads, you look at the schools, you look at the healthcare, you look at you look at all of the industries in the United States and how, like, somebody was like, somebody's like, no, somebody is like saying, they don't have that. They were talking about living abroad and how the United States is really like, for it to be the youngest country, it's really behind on like technological advancements. Like people are fucking amazed at a Tesla. Like, girl, no, you know what they got going on in different countries and where their tax dollars or where people's tax dollars are going towards, they can actually see, right? The homeless population in the United States is absolutely insane. It's insane. And that there doesn't seem to be any plans for the homeless population. It just seems to increase. And I'm getting mad as I'm talking about it, because when I see these, I'm about to drive by these houses. I want y'all to see. I'm about to drive by these houses that they have the nerve to be selling on these little plots of land, and you thinking oh, I'm gonna get me a house. I'm gonna get me the American dream and dot dot dot. No, bitch, you got you a little fucking square piece of land that you paying crazy amount of property taxes on. You paying property taxes on a motherfucking house and you don't even own it. You still paying the bank for it. Girl, it's a scam. It's a goddamn scam. Here, let me see. Let me go. I'm gonna go down this way. I'm just gonna show you on this little stretch of land down here. I was just driving in another neighborhood where I was just, when I started the video, I was in another neighborhood, and the houses are so close together, like literally one person from one house and the next house can reach out of the window and touch each other's hands. That's how close the houses are. But then you're like, yeah, because it's California, the cost of living, and blah 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 blah. But then you go down south, yeah, the houses are big, but what are the laws like? What do the laws look like? What do the laws look like? You got the militarized police department running over everywhere. And I'm not saying it to fearmonger. I'm just talking like this is what it is. And the propaganda to keep you stuck in this place. And I feel my feelings and my opinions, and it's been like that for a very, very long time. Like I've been wanting to leave this country, but I really thought that I had to wait for my children. Now, I do have to wait for their passports because I put their dad on their birth certificate. So I have to wait until the second one is going to be 16 in January, and we get their passports, because then I don't need their father's permission to get their passports. We get their passports, and I'm already planning a trip for us to, so we can scout and look at what we need to look at. Watch, I'm about to show you these houses, how close they are together. Okay, and now you say, oh, Erica, you should move down south because, ooh, tacos. You can move down south because you can get a lot of house. I don't want a lot of house. I personally don't want a house. Like that's not it's not my thing. It was, I did it and I was like, okay, it's off the bucket list. You know how some of y'all want to get married? My thing was buy a house. my bucket list item was buy a house. Some girls, their bucket list item is to get married. Not me. I wanted some goddamn property. So I stayed there for 7 years and I was out of there. But I'm about to show you how close these houses are. These houses right here. And they be talking about new developments where the houses are stacked on top of each other. Let me see if you can see these houses. I'm gonna see. Can I go around? Oh, I should have went right there so you can see how close these houses are. Here, I'm about to go right here so you can see how close. Look at these houses. I'm gonna pass them. Look at how close they are together. Look at how close they are. That was 3 houses you just saw. Look at how close these houses are together. And that's your plot of land with a little baby backyard. They got Mercedes Benz in the BMWs. They got all kind of shit. Is this a dead end street? No, this is going around. Look at how close the houses are together. You're paying property taxes. You paying the bank, and you paying property taxes on these houses. And look how close they are together. Look at how close. Look how close they are. And you think you got you a house, honey, child, please. And you paying the bank for your mortgage, and you paying the bank for your mortgage, and you paying the state for your property taxes. I'll be damned. I remember when I got my first property tax bill I was like, this is stupid. What? I'm paying, and that's why I really think like part of reparations, when y'all doing your reparations thing, I feel like part of reparations should be no property taxes on your home, if that you own, or paying on or whatever. No. So yeah, so those are just some things that I've that's going on. Just thinking, you know, and y'all be talking about, yeah, we might spend an hour or less than an hour talking about what's going on the blogs. And you know Cam Newton had his interview with some woman that was 4 hours. That's not a carousel ride. I don't want to get on no carousel ride with Cam Newton at the helm at all. Never, ever, never. I'll be damned. I would not listen to Cam Newton gaslight and this fucking pick me with a PhD for 4 hours. So I listened to a couple minutes, but there was some comments. It was like, if we really decentering men, yes, girl, we spend in an hour to remind these girls, hey, girls, this is what you don't want to do. This is where you don't want to end up. This is not how you want to be. But when we offline and we are doing stuff and moving and prioritizing ourselves. We are putting all that talk into action. Yes, we can talk shit to remind ourselves to recenter ourselves, decenter man, and focus and prioritize you and whoever you consider your family. Prioritize yourself and the people that are in your reach. That's what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Somebody like, we really have to decenter. Yes, you do. That means in your day to day, when you're not watching YouTube videos or whatever you're doing, you're moving into action. You are actually living that decentering, prioritizing yourself, right? Declutter, get rid of some stuff. Time to start. I told the boys this morning, let's 3 goals. I should have told them 4, but 3 goals. Maybe we do 3 goals for in 4 months each. But anyways, I told them to write their goals. It's December 1st. Write your goals down for next year. Let's get into the mind frame. What do you plan on doing? What do you want to do? What is something that you want to do? And me is one of my things is preparing to move again. I want to move again. I'm this is not it. Like, girl, absolutely not. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm not watching Cam Newton and these people. I'm not watching those. I will watch those. You see, when I go online together with y'all. I might skim through. I might go, if I go on to Instagram or something, I might skim through the stuff. But outside of that, I'm not looking at nothing until I'm on the video with y'all. When I'm trying to find recipes on how to some good plant-based recipes that I can make, how to see different sauces that I can create to have with my different tofu and stuff like that. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Listening to binaural beats, right? Trying to figure out, just different things on to better me, to better myself. So yeah, we might post here and there about what's going on down to the blogs and what these are talking about. But girl, at the end of the day, we really don't give a fuck, for real, on some real shit. Like somebody told me, it's no offense to that content creator. This guy, he wears out like men, like he holds men accountable. I don't care. When y'all tell me, Erica, collaborate with this guy because he's really getting the guys together. I don't care whether men get it together or not. See, when you guys send me that, I say, oh, she still has hope in these niggas. I don't have any hope. I'm not a hope seller. I don't. A lot of this shit is just fueled by hope, and to me, it's fake, right? So if the niggas get it together, I'm not waiting for them. Just like I'm not waiting for white people to get it. It's been a minute since I've been waiting for white people to get it together. White people ain't gonna get it together. Black men are not gonna get it together if that's your, preference or whatever. Being in a romantic, intimate partnerships literally has a vice grip around the necks of Black women, and hopefully in 2025, some of y'all are released from that frequency to where you're looking to men to get it together or looking for them to behave in a way that helps you navigate the world. Man, fuck them. I ain't got time. I'm dead ass serious. Serio pedo. You understand what I'm saying? because, girl, that little dog was so cute. Because, girl, we got things to do. We ain't worried about if you sitting around waiting for these niggas to get it together so that you can be lucky to find a good man, girl. So some of the girls said that girls are lucky to find a good man. That girl, I'd rather play Russian roulette than to try to gamble on finding a good man. Girl, give me a break. Like that kind of stuff, it's not even in my it doesn't even resonate with me. When y'all be like, "Oh, I know some good men." Good, girl, good. Me too. I know some good men too. And they have no problem with me wearing these niggas out because they know that niggas ain't shit too. Y'all be the ones who have hope. Y'all be the ones trying to see the good in these niggas. I don't care. I don't trust any of them. What does Sutton say? Sutton Strat, who gets $200,000 or $350,000 in spousal support every month from her marriage. She said, I don't trust any of them. Y'all can barely get a goddamn 4 for $4 from a Wendy's out of a nigga trying to have hope in these motherfuckers. Ain't nobody got hope in these niggas. I don't. I got shit to do. And it doesn't have anything to do with a nigga at all. A man, nothing at all. So yeah, girl. So that's what I've been doing today. What you been doing? Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go. I'm at the park here. I'm gonna go get out and see. Like right now, I'm at the park. I'm gonna get out and ground, sit down for a second. It's nice and cool. It's like 60 degrees. The sun is out, and I'm about to just chill at the park for a second. You know, lay in the grass and ground. So tell me what y'all did this weekend. Take care of each other. What goals do you have for next year? Do you have a goal? Do you have a goal 1, 2, 3? You have one goal, two goals, attainable goals, right? Attainable goals that we are setting for ourselves next year. So like I said the other day, every step I take is a step towards to moving out of this country. And it doesn't have anything. I've been on this mission for 2 years, but I've been wanting I want my child to be able to, he wants to graduate high school. He was like, can we stay so I can graduate high school? He wanted to finish playing basketball with his friends, stuff like that. He had already made his friends, so I was like, okay, we'll stay. He graduates 2025. Bitch, we on a mission. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So take care of each other for real. Protect your energy. Decenter men. Center yourself. Prioritize yourself. Put your oxygen mask on first. Think about what goals. Today is December 1st. Think about what goals you got for next year, attainable goals you have, what you want to do. You want to, places you want to go, people you want to see, do it. Stop worrying about whether these niggas get it together and whether you'll be lucky enough to find a motherfucking man, girl. Bye. Anyways, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Peace.